Bruce Garrick. I'm here with Tom Chick. We are in an old world. We've played 10 turns of the old world, and Tom, I'd say we're pretty we're in a pretty good situation to have scoped out a little bit of the meta, which is that we are in quite different situations. I have some opposing team members on my continent, and you're kind of floating around on your own little private island. Would you say so?
Well, not quite. I've got a bunch of Thracians up here, Garrick, and it
Thracians, yeah.
it remains to be seen how friendly they are. But so far, they've not been giving me any trouble. Yeah, it does look like we've got a huge swath of territory. I'm gonna open this screen here for the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here is and I'll just run it right now. I'll
Mm-hmm.
narrate it.
Yeah.
So here's where Bruce started. Here's where I started. We are slowly developing. Bruce found this city site. Here are my Thracians all up in here. Here are Bruce's neighbors. Oh, look, he's got neighbors here. Me, bunch of peaceful Thracians I can expand into their territory. They won't mind. But Bruce has to deal with Egyptians down here and here.
Mm-hmm.
Babylon, I think, no,
I've got
Assyrians and
Assyrians and
Babylonians.
Babylonians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Garrick, you're going to be tanking for us.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Tell us about your cities, Garrick. What do you got?
Well, here I have Kiev, which is my founding city. You can see my founder,
Who you
Volodymyr
said looks like
Zelensky.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't he?
No, he looks, it's
No.
totally Ted Kaczynski.
Wow.
100% Ted Kaczynski right there. I'm looking at him.
Okay. Well, that's disturbing. Okay. I have a city with some salt and some ore, and I've got a mine going. But then Lviv is going to be my culture city.
Oh, you're having a
And
party down there, Garrick.
I'm getting it going because I think we can boost this real fast.
Will I
Uh,
be getting an invite to that party? The
Check your
Lviv
mail.
party? Okay,
Check
good.
the mail. Yeah. And then I have this guy here, this unit, sitting right on top of a third city site. And what I've done is, you can see here in my tech research, I'm going to get a free settler because I'm building a warrior in Kiev. I don't really have the resources to get a free settler to get a settler out fast. So I want to get this city site. So while I'm doing the other stuff, I'll do that free settler, and that's a one-time bonus, I believe. I don't think I'll ever have free settler again, but this is a good time to do it.
Yeah, and if you hadn't taken that card, you would have lost it too. Like those cards are
Ah,
always a temptation, aren't they?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Garrick, are there any no? Let me show you my cities, and then we'll talk about our
Mm-hmm.
citizens. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so I started over here in Rome. Couldn't bring myself to change the name. The capital of the Roman Empire should be Roma, so we're Rome. We've got our sorghum going. I'm expanding out here to grab these pearls. This worker's been buying territory. I'm about to start a farm right here. Once
Mm-hmm.
the farmer is employed, we're going to research him once we do our second settler. I'll be pushing out here towards these pearls.
Okay.
We're also going to eat these delicious pigs. We've got bacon coming later. But we come over here. This north of the Candile Mountains is this
Ooh.
lake or bay, and I
Mm-hmm.
founded Strife Bay.
Ooh.
It's my champion city. So they're going to be spitting out military units. Um, However, you will note Garrick and I, it looks like, are not connected. We're on separate
Mm-mm.
continents.
Yeah.
So, yeah, presumably I'll find some way to get across the water and
Yeah.
support whatever's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
I will found a third city right here on this coast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks like actually the bacon and the incense will be going to this city.
Bacon.
Yeah, it's delicious. But the good news is, like, these cities are super packed. This is a super defensible position. It's on the water. Like, I feel like as Rome, I kind of have nowhere to go. So
Mm. Yeah. You do have Smoky Top.
I have a volcano up here. Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't
And
blow.
with another volcano you can see in the distance. I really like that
Oh,
kind
look
of.
at that, twin volcanoes. I wonder if they know
Yeah.
each other. Uh, One thing I did like, this right here.
Huh.
When you have mines, like when you have precious gems or bullion, like gold or silver,
Uh-huh.
like I look at this right here and think I'm not going to have to worry about money income for a long time to come, I
Mm-hmm.
think. Um,
Yeah.
so let's talk about the folks in our empires. Garrick,
Mm-hmm.
tell me about some notable Greeks besides your leader, Zelensky.
Well, we have all of the members of New Order here. We have, let's see, Bernard Sumner. We have Peter Hook. We have uh, we have Jillian Gilbert and Stephen Morris here. Nobody's really doing anything. They should be doing something. I see I have two Peter Murphys. We're going to fix that. We'll have Daniel Ash join us here. Uh, but
Garrick, here's a question. Who is
yes,
the smartest person in your empire?
that would. So, are you saying the one with the most wisdom?
Yeah, yes, yes. Even including it's certainly not Zelensky. He's at negative one wisdom.
No, he's not. Yeah, so the queen, he married he actually married an Assyrian, which is interesting, uh, who has a wisdom of 4.
Oh, I
But
didn't. You married a Siri. I didn't
yeah,
realize. Okay, all right.
yeah, yeah. So they kind of like me at this point. But then I also have this
Oh yeah,
oligarch
yeah. She's the head of
Areti.
your. She's the
Yeah,
head of your artisan
I
family.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's but she has to have a different name, so we'll make her Susie Sue.
I was actually thinking that I was going to pwn you with my new minister with a wisdom of 4, whose name is Galileo Smith. He just came to join us and help teach us science.
Yeah,
But you've got 2 wisdom 4s, so never mind. All right. You've got New Order over there. You've got what?
Susie Sue.
Oh, as
Yeah.
in the Banshees, right? I see.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
so those are
What do
some
you? Who do
great.
you have?
So I've got a champion family and a landowner family. My landowner family is basically farmers, rich farmers. Uh, so we've got a delver in Rome. I put Daisy May in charge. She's a
Daisy May.
delver. Daisy May. I think of that as like Beverly Hillbillies. Uh,
Okay.
like my son who will inherit the throne is Jethro, Prince
Oh
Jethro.
my,
Yeah.
that's going to be interesting when Jethro takes over Rome.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what kind of guy he is. Hopefully, it won't be like the TV Jethro. We've got Daisy May in charge of Rome, and she's a delver, which means any quarries and mines will get a boost. And because Rome is right here at the bottom of this mountain, we're going to line up some lovely quarries in this arid uh, terrain right here at the base of this mountain. So,
Okay.
and Daisy May will help with that. Who else do we have? I have an amazing oligarch who uh, I can't wait to get into battles. He's got a courage of 6. The
Mm.
head of my landowner family is Vincent the Bold.
He looks like a Vincent though. He looks like Vinny. Yeah, that's Vinny the Bold right there.
Well, I actually named him when I was trying to think of, okay, who's a famous farmer? There's a movie called Motel Hell about a
Mm.
farmer who buries people up to their heads and basically cultivates them and then turns them into jerky meat.
What?
And the character's name is Farmer Vincent. So,
Hmm.
any rate, this guy's a drunk. So,
Hmm.
but he'd be great in battle with that courage of 6. We'll see if I can
Yeah.
kick up some. I've got a Katniss here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I've got a commander who doesn't like me so much. What's his deal with me? Oh, because I'm a tactician, but he's a commander. So he's like, yeah, he believes in inspiring the troops, but I have to patiently explain to him every time, dude, you need a plan. You need
Ah, yeah, that's
tactics.
yeah.
Yeah,
Plans suck. Yeah.
and he just gets upset at me that we do that. So we
Yeah.
don't get along very well.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do something about that. The
Interesting.
head of my champion family is Dane Cook, the heckler.
Oh my God.
Now, Dane Cook, when he fights an enemy with another general, he
Uh
gets
huh.
plus 25%. He's really good at heckling enemy generals. So,
That's great. Okay.
all
Good.
right, so Garrick, what is your immediate plan in, say, the next 10 turns?
Next plan is to settle this. So in 5 turns, I'll have hopefully a settler, and then by a couple turns after that, I will have settled the city site and have my third city. In the meantime, I'm going to. I think if you can see my layout here, I have some barbarians up here past Annapurna, uh, right right up here, which uh, which I think will probably be the next place I go for
Yeah,
a city site. Um,
we should totally take it away from them. Like, they're not making
yeah,
good use of it. I think you could make
no,
way
they're
better use
barbaric.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, absolutely, yeah, yeah. And then Syria's over here. Probably, you were actually pointing out how nicely the mountains sort of just cut off the approach
Yeah.
from the west. Now there's this southern part here, but once I get a city here, I think I'll be able to defend that pretty well also. So, and then over on the east, It's just a matter of this desert plus, there's I assume even though that there's clouds here, that water represents a barrier. So there's really put some put some defense here, and I'm really kind of blocked in and easily defensible. Can kind of bust out when I need to. So I think things. Ooh, there's another. That looks like. Ooh, that looks like it could be a city site of some sort, but that's over the mountains and
Yeah,
through
yeah, that's
the
just
Egyptians. Yeah,
that's just Egypt there. Yeah,
yeah,
you're in a great. I mean, actually, we're both in a great position now to just kind of boom up for a while.
yeah, yeah. I
So I
think
think
so.
that's what we'll do. I'm gonna continue exploring, seeing what the situation is up here with the Thracians.
Mm,
Because here's one thing we can do, Garrick. If there are a bunch of Thracians up there, and I suspect that's probably what the map is doing, it just puts
mm-hmm,
them up there, uh,
right,
and we can put a diplomat on the throne, we can
mm-hmm.
basically only diplomats can do this, but we can basically inherit their entire territory by buddying up with them. So that
Ah,
might be something to consider as
yeah,
we're raising our children. If it looks
uh-huh.
like we might be able to cultivate a diplomat, we could use him to basically assimilate Thrace.
Excellent.
Um, um, yeah, so we'll play more in the future and come back and
Mhm.
share our progress with you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.
Okay.
Oh, shoot a monkey.